This past week, Hollywood lost one of its most distinguished and one of its most recognizable supporting and character actors, Peter Jason. Peter passed away February 20th at the age of 80. Behind me, you can see Peter, then you can see the character that he voiced in Gears of War 2 and 3, Dizzy Whalen. I mean, his filmography is so extensive. His first film ever was Howard Hawks' Rio Lobo in 1970 with John Wayne, and he's been acting steadily ever since then. Peter was a frequent collaborator of legendary horror director John Carpenter, starring in 7 of his films. Here he is pictured above in Escape from L.A. with Kurt Russell, directed by John Carpenter. He was also in Prince of Darkness, They Live, Body Bags, In the Mouth of Madness, Village of the Damned, and Ghost of Mars. He was the leader of the train that got hit in the neck at the end of that. If you were like me and you watched Deadwood with your dad when you were younger and you didn't know what the hell was going on, you recognized Peter immediately. Even though he doesn't have his mustache and top hat, he played Con Stapleton in 26 episodes of Deadwood, and then again in the Deadwood movie. Peter's filmography is so extensive, I can't even name... I'd be here forever naming some stuff, but I'll just run off some stuff that you might have seen him in. Here's Peter in Mortal Kombat, the 1995 film where he played Master Boyd, one of Johnny Cage's karate instructors, one of his martial arts instructors. We already went over the John Carpenter films, but he was also in 48 Hours. He was also in The Karate Kid, Red Heat, Alien Nation, Arachnophobia. More recently, I think something you would recognize him from. He's only in it for a little bit, but he was in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. He was one of the senators during one of the hearings with Ian Malcolm's character, I believe. Go to the early 2000s, you've got, if you go to like the late 90s, early 2000s, you've got Dante's Peak, you've got Undisputed, one of the best boxing movies nobody talks about, Adaptation, which won an Academy Award for Chris Cooper, Seabiscuit, Employee of the Month with Dane Cook. He's at Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. He's everywhere. Just look him up. I mean, we keep losing all these, legendary character and supporting actors, and Peter was the best. I always remember him as the dad from Arachnophobia who couldn't take a shit in peace. Remember, he's like, "Can I get a moment's peace here?" And the spider's almost almost gonna murder his daughter in the shower.
Never a moment's peace. What happened? Are you all right?
But yes, again, legendary supporting character actor Peter Jason has passed away this past week at the age of 80. R.I.P. Peter Jason.